What's up, Gaming Authority? I'm Pimo.
I'm D-Bag.
We're from Always Tippin'. We decided to take JP up on his invite. He wanted to bury the hatchet. Probably a terrible choice of words.
You got a nice park.
Yeah, because we're frightened of him. But yeah, he invited us out for a nice little picnic. And to discuss some different avenues we can take. So it'll be pretty dope. So today, what we're going to basically bring to you guys is JP has fire blitzes out of the 4-6 bear and some other formations like that. So any defense that has a 4-man front, you can use this particular strategy. It's basically to try to get somebody, if they're got you in a no huddle or they're quick snapping you all the time, it's just to get some pressure coming in with good coverage behind it to get them out of that and get back to your regular defense. So we got some clips to show you. And then in the video, we said we got some gameplay footage. And honestly, we played like 8 cats last night. And nobody was getting us in a no huddle or any kind. We had like 2 examples where it did work. Right. But other than that, nobody was quick hiking us. It just didn't play out that way. So it's kind of difficult to make a video with quick hiking and no huddle if nobody does it.
Right.
So, but here's the video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll touch base afterwards. Okay, guys, if you remember our prior videos on our page and on Gaming Authority, we showed you how to get a great blitz out of 4-lock that we developed with outside pressure or with a combination of outside pressure and inside pressure. So remember, all you have to do, you never have to baseline with the 4-lock, which is another added benefit.
Right.
Whether it's spread or tight, you never have to baseline. You simply crash your line outside, shift it to the right. That safety automatically comes down in 4-lock, quarters, and palms. So you go ahead and put him on a blitz, and then you quarterback contain. This is your play art, and then go ahead and hike it. Look, he comes right through the middle. I hesitated a little bit.
Wow.
Roethlisberger, of course, drops the ball.
No.
Buckner, who's not on our team, but still providing, doing a great job. So the point of it is, this is against a spread formation, and all you do is, again, crash the line outside, spread them. Now you have the inside pressure. Go ahead. Look, Moore comes in so fast, nothing really develops. Yeah. What we're going to try to show you is it works against a tight formation. So go ahead and bear with us here for a second. That's a spread formation. We didn't have to baseline. We're going to run the same thing against like a tight slots or I don't know what you got in there. Yeah, tight slots, halfback weak. It doesn't matter. So he's just going to pick a play that the running back's going out on. See, Moore is in the exact same spot. That's the beauty of the 4-lock. The safety comes down. We're going to go ahead and run it. Look, that hole opens up for Moore again. So what we're going to try to do is duplicate that because it's a couple of adjustments. If somebody's quick hiking you, you might not be able to get those adjustments in. We're going to try to show you how to get them in or how to get the same effect against somebody that's quick hiking you in the 4-lock formation. But in all honesty, what we found is it works with any 4-front formation defense. You might have to make a couple more adjustments, though. That's the thing. With big nickel, it really is effective as far as how they shift and how they spread their line when they do shift. So stay tuned for that. Okay, guys. I'm going to pick Strong Safety Blitz 3 here. It's the same concept. Look, you have the nickel coming off the edge instead of the safety. But you're basically having 5 people come in, and all you're adding is a 6. So he's going to pick a tight formation. It's best to run cover 3 against tight, I've found. So let's say he's quick hiking you. He's in a tight formation. He sees something he likes. All you have to do here, and we're going to go through it slow first, is you crash a line outside. So there's your play art of what the linemen look like they're doing. Now, this alone isn't going to work because the key is to shift the line to the right. And look at all 3 of those guys move over. The key with big nickel is the defensive end doesn't move.
Yeah, you still have that edge pressure.
Right. Armstead still has edge dominant or edge leverage over him. Now look at the D tackle over the center. He's going to pick either way. That guard is going to have to help him out, help the center out either way. So that creates a huge hole there for Moore to come through. Now, you don't have to contain. You can, though. If you have time, I mean, you should. It's one extra adjustment. But again, it's 3 adjustments. All we've done is we've shifted the line or crashed outside, shifted the line over, and now we contained. So there's our play art, and watch, more will come right through. Go ahead. Again, that guard goes over to help out the center. It's just as simple as that. So a quick hike situation, real time, would be I shifted the line and boom, I'm ready right there. I hesitated, because it's hard in practice mode to anticipate the snap. We've got some gameplay footage coming up for you at the end here to show you it, but boom, I'm ready. See what I'm saying, guys? It's so effective. Now your user blitzing. So let's say I set it up right here and go ahead and hike it. Let's say I don't want to blitz, I go back into coverage.
Oh yeah.
So because you're the user, and I know zero was open, we were just trying to demonstrate it. If you're user blitzing, you have far more control. I don't think that's really discussed much. I mean, as far as you have control over whether you're actually coming in or if you're breaking off into coverage.
Yeah, whether you bump or not, it's just...
Right, it can add a little bit something different to your scheme as far as, keeping him on his toes as to what I'm doing. I can move him around a little bit. He's like, oh, he's coming again. So then he starts making line adjustments and stuff like that, but then now he's not quick snapping you.
Yep.
So that defeats the purpose. We're basically just talking about how to get quick pressure when he's quick snapping you. Boom, I'm ready. Then he goes ahead, and it doesn't work every single time, but 90% of the time it will work. And then if he decides to shift over, go ahead. You go out into coverage. Whoa, I want to dance around you a little bit. Cool. So that's the Strong Safety Blitz 3. We're going to show you here with the Strong Safety Blitz 2. Okay, so here's against a cover 2. I like to run cover 2 versus spread formations personally. It's whatever. So he's quick hiking you into a spread formation. He's no huddling. You're going to have to base align. Okay. Then again, it's the same 3 adjustments. You slant outside, spread it to the right, or shift it to the right. You can contain. You don't have to, though. It's really just, I do it just instinctively because I contain a lot. This year with contains being broken, essentially, it's like a outside pressure on steroids. So go ahead and run it. But look, the same thing happens. He went over and tried to commit to the center. We want to show you that it doesn't work every single time, guys. But, with the baseline, it might throw some blocking things off. But there you go. Go ahead. See, I still got through.
He wants to block you, but it's coded. He has to.
Yeah, it's a code. He has to help out the center. You can baseline after you shift everybody. It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Wow.
Boom. Didn't work. I go back into coverage. It's not a big deal.
No gain, basically.
You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to get pressure against a quick hiker. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you still are in control of that user blitzer. Go ahead. To where you can decide whether you're coming in or going back out into pressure. Or into coverage, excuse me. So, again, this is a spread formation. Again, it's an extra step. You have to baseline, but I'm ready. And he comes over. Okay, cool. I'll go out and into coverage.
Wow.
Now you still have somebody coming off the edge. Look at this. What is going on here?
What the hell?
Chaos.
What?
Buckner helping us out again.
Is that 2 clips in
we
a
should
row?
We should revoke the trade.
Oh my god.
Get him back. No, we got Kinlaw. We're straight. So the basic thing is you're adding an extra step. You have to base align. But again, it just keeps somebody on their toes. Now he's going to have to start making adjustments because he thinks you're coming. And then it's not a quick hike anymore. Then you make your coverage adjustments. But you have the coverage behind it to where you want it, and you still have some edge pressure coming off. So go ahead and hike it. It still works.
Yeah.
As we're showing you, real time, it does work. And like I said, we're going to have some gameplay footage online, head-to-head, to show you that both systems do work. We had to play several games to try to get, But if you baseline afterwards, sometimes it doesn't work. You want to baseline first. But then if you don't want to baseline, you just manually bring more over. That may tip them off that you're blitzing, but it doesn't matter. Go ahead. Look, that hole just opens up. It's coded to help him. So that's the cover 2 version of it. Okay, guys, we want to show you with 4-4 split. It works as well. Now, here's our play art. We don't have really a play with edge pressure that doesn't have extra guys blitzing. You know, that's the thing. And we talked about it before with design blitzes. The blocking schemes may be different.
Right.
They may be coded different. Because it's coverage, we found that the offensive guys block a little bit differently. So all we're going to do is we're going to show you it's slow. We're going to crash outside, shift to the right. Now, if you see, because it's a tight formation, we didn't have to baseline. That's an extra step. So this linebacker, you're going to take him off his flat coverage, obviously. D forward, we're going to put him in a blitz. Now we contain. So it's a couple extra steps, but if you practice it and get fast with it and know what you're doing, you still have the coverage behind it, guys. That's what we're talking about. So I can either user blitz Alexander, who's 87 speed. He's the fastest that the Niners have, but like you have Devin Bush.
Right, yeah.
So, you know, Shaquem Griffin, there's other linebackers that are super fast that can provide it. But as you'll see, he's going to go ahead and hike it. And look, Alexander still gets in decent. X is open. There's some guys that are open. But if he's quick snapping you, boom. All you do is shift over, put him on a blitz, doom, I'm ready. Doom. So that's with 4-4 split. Real time, it's crash outside, move over, put him on a blitz, and contain. And again, you might have to maneuver in. You can't put him on an AI blitz and cover somebody else. But if you're a guy that likes to get picks, then you're not going to want to user blitz. If you're a guy that loves to get sacks, it's really not detrimental to user blitz. Honestly, because right here, I can either go in blitz or I can go back out into coverage, and then you can get some picks. Right there, obviously the coverage isn't going to come in. We're not talking about coverage, but that it does work out of the 4-4 split. That's what we wanted to show you. We're going to switch sides here, and Darius is going to show you out of 4-6 bear, but it does work out of normal 4-6 bear under. Some other things that will tie into some of the gaming authority blitzes, which is pretty dope. Okay, guys, here we are. Last one is 4-6. We're going to demonstrate for you. Again, we can't stress it enough. This is only for quick hiking. If somebody's no huddling you or whatever, it's just a quick way to get pressure in without getting stuck in a meta blitz or one of those nano blitzes rather that you have to set up. It takes like 6-7 adjustments. Right. So all he's going to do again, crash outside, shift the line to the right. 4-man formation. He's going to come right over center. And I was in the active process of throwing the ball. It doesn't work. I mean, we'll show it one more time, but it's so simple. He can also drop back into coverage. He doesn't need to show that, but what he can do is here's my play art. Let's say I'm looking for Sanders or Bourne or Kittle across the middle. Wow.
Oh my God, that was
look at that. Look at the moves. Oh, get off the disrespect. All right, we'll show you one more time. See, if he gets lined up right, especially Devin Bush, there's no way I can throw it. So that's against 4-6 guys. Like I said, if you don't have time to set up one of JP's fire blitzes because somebody's quick hiking you, it's 3 adjustments. Spread the line or crash outside, shift him over, and blitz that outside guy, just to get the line to commit that way. But that's it, guys.
Closing thoughts. One last time to talk some trash before we are done with this show. Closing thoughts. We gonna run a mouse before you guys decide you're gonna click off.
Closing thoughts. Well, JP tried to kill us again, unsuccessfully. We made it out. We just keep taking the bait.
I don't know what just happened, dude.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I do know what's happening. He's trying to kill us. It's ridiculous. But we'll be back in 2 weeks, I'm sure. So anyway, guys, we hope we showed you something today. Again, it's not something that you're going to base a defense around. It's just something that will give you peace of mind if somebody is trying to run no huddle or quick blitzing or quick hiking you. if obviously if they start line shifting, things like that, you can make more defensive adjustments, and then you can really set up one of JP's fire blitzes out of 4-6 bear. But it does work against any 4-man front defense really well out of big nickel. The way they shift their line with the defensive end staying on the outside is actually really beneficial. So, but it does work. Sorry we didn't have any gameplay. Just nobody was quick hiking us. Nobody was no huddle. So. All joking aside, thanks JP. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another video for you guys. Come check us out on our channel. Link is in the description. We'd love to hear from you. So remember, we always tipping, never tricking.
Hey. How about a hug?